Holy snapping duck shit.
My good mate from Bump and Run Booker joins us.
I'm excited for another great show tonight. Give it the hoot nanny.
Hey everyone, welcome on the Trackside with Kokpit, brought to you by GARAGE16. Yes, for the third night in a row, we just don't stop what has been the busy last couple of weeks, and it gets more busier next week. We'll tell you more about that. Obviously, on the Tuesday night, we spoke to the champions of the New Zealand Superstock teams, champs down in Palmy, the Glen Eagles. And we also spoke to Steve and Marco from Bay Park, the build up to their big championship weekend, which is the New Zealand Super Saloons, starting tomorrow and Saturday. Yesterday was modified, Brad Lane. Also, we caught up with Carlos as well. Carlos Hinton, Carl Hinton, 1 and 2 NZ. Jamie Fox joined us as well. We had Hans from the track and all the details. If you want to see all the new time changes around what's happening with the New Zealand Modified Champs, there is a bit of practice on tomorrow night at Waikaraka Park, but also the time you'll note to the change where things will happen for you for all the action on the Saturday night. But otherwise, we're here to talk about the MIP. My good friend joins me, Mr. Booker. How are you, Books?
Oh, I'm doing good, mate. You know, we had all this great build up to the week, but now our sport we're talking to, and I hope people tune in and show the support, and people go there this weekend to Rotorua Speedway and enjoy, because, mate, the excitement level was out the gate for these kids. Like, we were there last year, Kins, and just the amount of bumpers they bend. I mean, these kids don't give an inch, do they? They're like, get out of my way, I'm going to give it the hoot nanny and go straight through here, and man, it's awesome to watch. So if you want to see some really good racing, which you think a lot of people got the attitude, you know, Kins, that, oh, it's just Ministocks, but it's not just Ministocks, mate. These guys are in race cars and they are racing and just giving it. And it's exciting, mate. You know, like, I'm a little bit gutted we're not going to be there, because we really enjoyed ourselves last year, didn't we, mate? You know?
You're right.
Yeah, I'm just excited for them, eh?
Oh, definitely. You know, we were exposed to it last year, like you said. And I tell you what, for those who don't get trackside, you see their families, their grandparents sitting along there. I remember, I think it was young Caleb from Pidal here. Caleb's grandparents just in front of us, along from there. But there's plenty of space. Go along and support them. You know, I was very, very lucky to drive Tiana Chatfield's 741A little Ministock, and that little thing had a horn in it, and I was driving around the track with her on the back going beep, 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 beep. But like we speak on our show, as we've done over the last few years, when you take a look at most of the podium winners in any class throughout the Speedway, 99% of them have come from this class. It's been the great feeder to the savior of the future of Speedway. Boys and girls have developed into their own right to be real, proper race car drivers. It's the trade that they getting to know the trade of racing on the track. They're fortunate enough, and sometimes, yeah, it's affordable. Sometimes the top end cars may be a bit more expensive, but they have fun. And that's the thing you and I enjoyed when we interviewed them down in the pits, when we saw the families. These kids thought, you know, this is the coolest thing out.
And just the smiles, mate. You know, how can you not be happy seeing a kid racing a race car getting out and they're grinning ear to ear? Some of them we looked at, I thought, and we realised they were the drivers, and it's like, that is the little kids like this. It's like, how the heck are they driving that car, man? And then you look for them in the next race, and they're going like a bloody cat, mate. It's so cool. It's seriously cool, you know. And yeah, I love it. I mean, I'm supposed to be commentating this weekend at Miani Speedway, and there won't be any Ministocks for me to commentate there. They'll all be in bloody Rotorua, that's for sure. So yeah, it's just, yeah, it's out the gate cool. Really is. Yeah. We enjoyed it, and it's good that the pits are doing a stream for all those families that can't get there but want to see their grandkids or nieces or nephews or whatever. They can get it on the pits TV and watch it all live. And how cool is that, mate? You know, let's get behind this meeting. It's Ministock. Look at us there. Ministocks on Paradise. $29.99. Our cheap's app for a stream, mate. $29.99. Can't beat it. Can't beat it, mate.
Beat it. And to be honest, with Jason the pits coming up to this as well, Jay spoke highly of it, and he enjoyed it because it was the first time he was introduced to it last year, if I remember rightly, and he brought the stream and he thought it was one of the coolest gigs around. So, like you say, get along there and support it. Hey, we were lucky enough too at Teams for the lucky people who were down there last weekend and win the odd Superstock rolls and whatnot. Some people are very, very fortunate enough to maybe take home a part of a panel or a part of a wing. Yesterday, we had Jamie Foxx's family share with us with Peter Rees how the young boy got to. Very lucky, get an autograph, take Ash's 1NZ. Just going to quickly make mention around a thank you to the Speedway family. This is from a young girl called Ruby. Obviously, they've been sharing some messages with us on our messenger via the Kokpit Media and Racing page. And something happened to this young girl where she was given the wing from AJ Ashton after the big roll, in the consolations race. Look, he won the first race, got the checker, then he had a roll in the second, then parked the car up on the trailer. Some lowlifes went and took it out the back of their truck. But the best news about this, they did find it eventually down towards the Esplanade, I understand, in the bushes. So what they've gone and done here as well with the other wings that have been donated, they are putting up for a bit of an auction, from what I understand. And look, the winning bid will go towards AJ Axton's charity of choice. That's all going to be underway as well, where you can start bidding. But there's so many people who are behind this as well. We've been acknowledged on the Facebook as well as the Kokpit Media who's been behind this as well. AJ himself, you got Blake Speedway, they got Scott Brothers, the Rotorua Rebel Superstock team, Palmy Panthers, Gisborne Giants, Bay Park, Team GB, Brock Ramos 62p Stockcar, Mooney Motorsport as well. So this is something for you to have a bid at, and 2 wings from her collection. So we'll share a bit of that bit later on. But just wanted to give Ruby and the family and everyone associated with this one. We got a message last night. There's your shout out. I hope it all goes and it goes to a great charity. Everyone knows Booker and I will be supporting next month as part of the Rees tour down to the South Island, cystic fibrosis. But that's another story. And Books has some updates maybe over the next few days or next week or maybe even tonight on the Rees tour. He's quite an integral part behind the scenes with that as well.
Yeah, so for that Rees tour, people just need to start messaging. And if you're messaging the Rees race page to say, yep, I'm a driver, a Ministock driver, so it's a perfect night to say the Ministocks that are going on the tour, you need to register. So you need to send a message to the Rees race cars page and say, I want to pre-register for the tour, pay, and they'll get sent something so you can pay your $100 as a commitment. But also people as spectators going on tour need to do the same thing. But please, just because you message them and they don't get back to you for a day or two doesn't mean you haven't got the message through. You got to remember that the person at the other end doing that side of it is also very busy running a business, and they're going to get back to everyone as soon as they can. Please just be patient and let them come back to you. So, we already messaged today. Someone said, we haven't heard back, but they will get back to you. Just give them a chance. I'll be followed up with Brendan and seeing how it goes because I need numbers as well for the track. So just be patient and it'll all be right. It'll all come back, be tickety boo. So don't stress, people. Don't stress. Get your entries in.
Definitely. Darren Letwood, mate, hope you're all going well. Good to see you walking around the track there with the Glen Eagles and heats going on in your little world, mate. Good friend of ours, Booker and I's over there on the other side of Australia. Blue Rawady's watching as well.
Oh, is he? Blue, my boy Blue.
Hey. He's watching. Been waiting for P-Knuckle to arrive, obviously. Steve Murray, Connor Tidd. Connor, we just jumped him before with his little mullet haircut going on. He's a cool little dude. Drove that little car around in Wahodoa.
Looks like if Payton's having trouble with her camera. Oh, no, there she is. She's back. I just watched the background.
William. Yeah, Riley William, Ellie J. O'Brien. Look, P-Knuckle is watching. Jamie Fox. Thanks for last night, Jamie. Jack Wilson, how you going, mate? Used to race Ministock and I had a jam in his car out of Wahodoa. Tom Blair, Hans. Hey, Hans. Kerry Russ, Marcus and Kaylee Tidd. You got the Putt family there as well. Lily Smith. Who else we got here, mate? Stacey Rose. Hey, Connor Tidd. Hey, he's a cool cat, eh? Flynn Ashton's watching. Flynn's bloody watching. And we've been talking of Ashton's. We'll bring Salmon, eh?
Oh, I think so. I think it's time to bring the man in. Sam, here's us. I better not say it, eh? Hey, sing us a song, Sam. Oh.
Oh, those poor viewers' ears.
Right. Right, look, it's all about the big build-up, obviously, to what is this big weekend. The Stealth Engineering Tubby Norris Memorial Ministocks in Paradise MIP. Hooker and I were fortunate to be with you alongside you and many others at the track, mate. What a cool, good gig for the kids, eh? It's bloody awesome.
It is awesome for the kids, you know, like they don't get enough recognition, if you know what I mean. Like, yep, there's other clubs that do an event, but all these kids, if you go, oh, what's your favourite meeting of the year? They all turn around and say Ministocks in Paradise. And we go, why is that? Oh, it's our New Zealand title. I'm like, it's your unofficial New Zealand title, but they all treat it like the New Zealand title. You know, when I raced, and I treat it as my New Zealand title when I raced. Like, it's something for those kids. You know, we get 180 kids come along. The wait list. You know, unfortunately, we had a lot on the wait list. We were at 195 cars at one point. Shit. Between the two groups, and with families having stuff to do, so they've withdrawn from the event. You know, so we're down to 180 cars or something. So. You know, it obviously shows you the kids want to come and race at MIP.
I think it's also good that you have juniors and seniors, so there's no one getting left out. You know, like I love that fact that you got the junior kids and the senior kids, so you're not getting it where you're too young to race with those bigger guys, you know, and they have their own competition. And some of those juniors, mate, they give it the bloody fat, boy. They're on it, eh? You know, like. Last year, like I was saying to kids just before, you know, that little kid that walked around the bus, look at that little fella, you know. Next thing he's in a race suit, and I'm like, what the? And then he gets on the track, and holy snap induction, he was gone, boy. Whoo, round that track. It's such an awesome event to watch, mate. Seriously, I never thought I was going to enjoy it as much as I did, to be fair. And that's, I think, the problem. People think, but when you get there and you start watching them and you see the passion and everything, and it must be for you the same thing, Sam, as running the event, seeing these kids' passion, how much fun they're having. It must give you a nice feeling knowing that they're just having so much fun. Yeah,
like it's what, a day out from the event, and we've got cars already here waiting to get in the gate.
Oh, yeah.
Right, straight already, you know, popping their tents up so they're here. You know, we open the gates at midday, and I can tell you now, if I took a photo of the gate at lunchtime tomorrow, I bet you the line will be out on the road. Those kids want to get in here and race, you know. They don't care. When it comes 5 o'clock, I've never seen people get ready so early. Like, those kids will be on the dummy grid ready to go at 5 o'clock. Like, they're just chomping at the bit to get out there. Only thing I dislike about this whole weekend is that I'm the shortest person in the pits. All those drivers are still taller than me.
Kids, we might have to buy them some shoes with some big fat soles on the bottom.
You know, like, if I sat in the driver's briefing and I sat at the back of the room, I can tell you now, no one will know who I was. Like, they'll just think I'm another driver.
Oh, shit. You know, I'll be thinking to myself, some of those kids going, hey, get the back. Is that Ed? No, just joking. Is that Ed Sheeran? No. But, you know, but that's what it's memories for these kids. You know, we're fortunate enough, I think, Books and I, we were down here walking around because we stayed the night there, and we're lucky to see up the top there and have a good view and whatnot. You know, we bumped into the Tidd family. They had this cool as barbecue there with them, you know, man. Had some sounds pumping. That was cool, Books, you know. Yeah. But that's what I like about it. The families are so passionate about it, the involvement and the camaraderie with everyone. I remember some of these kids, there was one parked on the grid, one part there, and something happened to the car or whatever.
And
but
all the parents,
I think old Paulie Rawiri and many others jumped over and helped out. It's that whole Speedway family thing that this particular event brings. It's amazing, mate.
It is, and you know, full credit to those kids. You know, they come a long way. We've got South Islanders coming up for this weekend. You know, they've come a long way to get here. So, you know, it's awesome for them. And you know, you go back a couple of weeks to the World 240s, and you know, we had 120 cars. Bang, MIP comes and there's 180. You know, and come the second night, we'll probably have 179 cars in the pits again. You know, they'll all come back again the second night because they get to race, and they get to race with 26 cars on the track, you know, every time.
It's good that you've got good sponsors that back this event too, eh? Like this year, you've got a couple of sponsors on board as the main sponsors. It must be... I mean, is it hard to convince them, hey, look, do you want to sponsor this event? Or they come to you? I mean, they must know it's a good... I mean, people like the Osborne family, I mean, he's been around the sport and his kids have gone through it. So, but is it easy to get sponsored? People really happy to support this event like that?
Well, when I approached Mark, or Mark actually approached me and goes, "Oh, like, I'm interested in sponsoring. What's the go?" And we got talking, and he was so keen, and I flicked him a message. Within 2 minutes of me sending the message, he responded, "Yep, I'm ready to go again. Let's do it." He is chomping at the bit to the response. It's good for him because it's getting his name out there, but it's awesome for the kids. Like they're getting Mark Osborne. He's not a nobody around Speedway. He's a multi New Zealand champion in the Super Saloons, and he's X3 and Z in the Superstock. And having him backing the event for the kids, it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, he can't attend this year because he's racing at his New Zealand title, half an hour up the road. Otherwise, he'd probably be here, supporting the kids, And we've got Bo Thompson, who's always sponsored, Rotorua and the Ministocks. So he sponsors our juniors, Ministocks in Paradise for the kids, like the juniors. So, and those two, as soon as I send them the text, like I said, they bang straight away. They reply, "Yep, we're keen as." Like they don't hesitate. They instantly are saying yes.
Yeah, now I like it. Like I'm just going to quickly bring this in so the fans can see. Like you say, there's massive numbers, and there's a bit of a look at some of the groups. You can find all this information, obviously, up. I shrink it down a bit, up on their Rotorua Facebook page and everything. It's all there, everything you need to know about the logistics of where you're parking, the pits, and everything you're going to need to know about the event. But when you take a look at some of these names, there's surnames I'm talking about here. That's a name and history that's edged into our sport of Speedway. These are possibly, and they will be, grandkids of some of the greatest names that's ever raced in our sport. It's the family thing that I like about this. It continues on the tradition of the family name. And that's what's so cool about this class of Ministocks. So the names live on. We could run off a whole lot of names in different classes in their own rights who set their own status within the Speedway sport, but they live it through their grandchildren, and it's a cool thing.
Yeah, like I've got the record book in front of me, So Ministocks in Paradise started in 2003, and it's still going strong today. 22 years later, and it's still going, and I'm just looking at the names, Jason Long, he won it. Jamie Larson's won it. Travis Gooch, Ken Hunter, Ryan Hunt, Terence Thorell, Damon Pickman, Dylan Towler. Dylan Towler was the first driver to win it back-to-back.
Oh.
And he's still the only driver to ever win it back-to-back. You've got Quinn Ryan won it. Jonathan Morley, Josh Patterson from Wellington, he's won it. And then, of course, Tom Steele, that's just stepped up to the TQs this year. He won it last year. Then Deegan Butcher. There you go, the Butcher last name, Quinton Butcher from Hawke's Bay. It's just going, the last names go a long way back from the history book as well. You go to the juniors, you got Keegan Levine, he podiumed in the juniors, and then he podiumed the following year in the seniors. So you got the Levine's last name. So, the last names, they're running and they're going strong, and it's full credit. I mean, if you look closely at our drivers' reps, they're ex-Ministocks drivers that probably would have participated in this event when they were younger.
Yeah.
Like we got Leon Henderson.
Yeah. Like you say, Sam, if you put Keegan Levine back in this out of his Superstock, look, he ain't going to win it. He's not going to get on the podium. He's only going to get as high as fourth. That's the way Keegan rolls, So he's only going to get fourth in the MIP. So you kids are lucky. Someone to get on the podium ahead of him, and that's the only time Keegan gets his fourth. If his brother was in there, might be different. But it is great when you see these names in amongst it. It's so cool, And what I like about it, hey, the young girls are mixing it with the boys as well, and wow, the future looks bright, mate.
It does, and there's 180 cars this weekend. What classes are they going to go into next year? Like, are they going to go into TQs and build their class? Are they going to go Super Saloons and build their class? Like, our sport is in a very good spot at the moment with these younger drivers coming through. And if we give them something in return, like Ministocks in Paradise, they're going to keep wanting to race again. It builds them for their New Zealand titles when they get into the adult class. Like they're not fresh, jump out of a Ministocks straight into a national title. They've experienced what it's like to race with 26 cars on the track at fast speed.
Right. Totally. Anything else we need to know, mate, before we let you go and do what you need to do for the rest of your evening, or anything else any other viewers who may have the need to know before arriving? Get ready for the queues. Like you say, people are already arrived at the moment. Anything else they really need to know?
Just mainly the gates open at 12 and scrutineering will finish at 3. So make sure you get in between then. Don't show up at 2:30 thinking you're going to get done straight away, because the line of cars will be back to the pit gate. So, and make sure the kids have got plenty of water in that dummy grid, the line, because the heat, we're meant to be 25 degrees or something tomorrow. So it's going to be warm. you know, and racing starts real early, 5 o'clock, you know, so, you know, be prepared, you know, if you're going to buy the live stream that it starts at 5, and don't complain if you get it home and it's already an hour late, you know, like you've got to expect it's 5 o'clock. These kids are chomping at the bit now to get racing. Like if I said, come to the gate now, they'll be here. Okay, so.
Yeah. I think on the live stream though, I think Jason has that rewind function too. So for people that are still stuck at work, you can still buy the live stream and rewind it, and I think you can watch it for up to. Oh shit! I should have thought about this, Kins. What is it? I thought Sammy. I think they can watch the stream up to 48 hours. I might be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that, people. But if you can't get to work to watch it quick enough, you can hit the rewind button, and then you can sort of then fast forward all the bits in between races. So I'll be like fast watching it, eh? I'm pretty sure he still has that rewind function. So if you can't get to the track, you can watch it. So, and that's awesome. I just think everybody should support this meeting this weekend, and just once if you go, it's just an awesome meeting to be at. And of course, the Rotorua Speedway, the Coliseum, how good's that, Kins, eh?
Oh, mate, we had a guest with us at the recent World 240 Champs, and she called it the holy grail of Speedway in their own right, you know. And, mate, they got the bug. They've got the bug. They love the place, and they definitely will back. Like you, Sammy, mate, look, we love your passion, love what you do with the place, and you got the right thing going on there with the future of the sport in their hands this coming Friday, Saturday. Hey, kids, you're not going to school if you're racing.
Yeah, get the day off tomorrow.
Sam's the principal for the day. He's your principal. So,
make sure you bring a pen and paper. I've got homework for you to do.
homework, kids. Hey, stand at the top of them.
The same guy, your principal for the day is a famous singer, Kins, eh? Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, it'll blow them away. Hey, good luck, Sam, for this Friday and Saturday. All the best, mate. And it was good to catch you also down at Palmerston North. You know, what a show that was the previous weekend. And look forward to more entertainment out there at your track over Friday, Saturday. Cheers, bro. Thanks for joining us. And you take care, right?
Well, just before I go, make sure to remind everyone, the Stockcar draw will be done this weekend for the New Zealand teams. So we'll be done on Saturday. So keep an eye on Facebook. We may go live on the Pits TV. All of a sudden, we're not going to give a heads up. We're just going to go live for the draws. So, you know, pay attention, get ready, because the draw will be done on Saturday night.
Wicked, mate. And we'll talk more around that event as well as it arrives. We've got a big week next week, Monday through to Thursday. Booker and I here at Trackside with Kokpit, brought to you by GARAGE16. We'll be talking to all 13 teams, a couple of drivers representing from each team as we build up for the Makita Tools New Zealand Stockcar.
Yeah, post will go up on that on Sunday for the schedule for the week for us, to who we're talking to. Sam will be back on the Monday night, hopefully with Mr. Makita, if he's managed to get some time from MIP to organise that. I doubt he has.
No, I've messaged them, so hopefully.
Awesome. Ed, you take care, Ed. Enjoy yourself, mate. Have a safe weekend.
See you guys.
Thanks, Sammy. Have a good weekend, mate.
See you guys.
Cheers.
Thanks, everyone. Ed Ashton there joining us. He's always good. You know, his passion for what he does around the sport is just unbelievable. You know, he's been brought up by some great ones around him as well. When you take a look at that particular venue where it's all going to be hosted, these kids are going to think it's the coolest thing. Trust me, they do, because when you're at World 240s and these kids are walking around and thinking we're going to be driving here in a few weeks, one day he or she could be in amongst that World 240s caliber drivers, you know.
Oh, yeah, and I just see there we've had a confirmation there, so you can rewind the stream and it will be it's on demand for 48 hours. So there you go. It looks like you can rewind and up to 48 hours on demand. So to get it again. So there you go. Easy for your stream if you can't make the track. What do you got there, Kins? I see something. Who are we going to bring in? Should we bring in young Dexter? Right. There he is. This young bloody junior champion. Hey, you're ready to race, aren't you, mate?
Yeah.
Junior champion, mate. And look, you know, we just had Sam on, and all you kids know Sam. You know, you're almost really taller than Sam, to be honest, mate. But what is this like for you? You know, you've done the junior thing. You don't have to go to school tomorrow. You want to turn up to the track. You're going to be racing over the next couple of days. How cool is this for a young man like you, Dexter? It's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, real cool weekend to race.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you always wanted to do racing, mate? Is it in the family? What's the family background?
Mum used to race mini sprints. Dad raced sidecars. Yeah, and Papa used to race as well.
Oh, it goes right back, eh?
Yeah,
Who do you reckon was the best driver, Dexter, out of the family? Was it Mum?
Me.
Me?
No, it was
Oh,
me.
good answer. Well done.
Mate.
Good answer.
All right, I'll put it this way, Dexter. If it's you, which genes do you have, mum or dad's?
I don't know.
They'll be fighting in the living room now, hey?
So just to explain for some of our viewers, who may be just watching this around the MIP, as young as you are. So what's the whole junior thing? How does that work for you, young man, and what you achieved last year? What age are you, if you don't mind me asking you?
Well, I'm 13. Just turned 13.
Yeah.
3 months ago today.
3 months ago today, eh? He's a clever little bugger. He even told Sam how to share stuff on here for us.
Yeah.
That's my friend, he knows it, all right. You must enjoy your racing, young Dexter. You must love it. Look at the smile and all of your ribbons behind you and what you've achieved, eh? You just enjoy it, eh?
Yeah, I do. I do enjoy it quite a lot.
Yeah. So when did you start racing, mate? Did you go to the little small rural clubs, as a 10-year-old, which I know you can do, or did you jump in at 12? When did you start officially?
At 7. In a quarter midget.
Oh. Shit, his racing's in his bloodkins, I tell you. Your future champion, he will be getting them on in another 5 years' time as a New Zealand champ in some class. Hey?
Yeah.
So, when you found out you'd won it last year, how'd you celebrate? How'd you feel, mate? Like, tell us how it was, what it was feeling like for you to know you'd won the junior side of MIP.
There was a lot of adrenaline in it, really.
Yeah. So did you jump out of the car, jump up and down, hug all your mates, high fives and...
Yeah. Love high fives.
High fives.
How many cartwheels did you do?
I can't do cartwheels.
Oh, okay. Star jumps? Do star jumps? Nah, just joking, mate. So what's the deal? You've won what you won, as Booker said, and you're the junior champion. So what happens tomorrow onwards for you, young man? What's the process from there after what you achieved? Do you get to have another go to defend it, or you've got to move up?
Nah, still junior, so I got a chance to defend my title.
Wow. Confident?
Yeah, real confident.
Oh, you like that? It's like Brad Lane saying, hey. It's like Brad Lane said, you got to know you've got to be confident like that and act like you're going to win, because if you haven't got that, you don't win. So it's a good attitude to have, mate, to be fair. And do you do work on the car yourself? You help Dad work on the car? You do learn all about the nuts and bolts and the engine and everything like that?
Yeah. Just putting the car back together just before.
Oh, that's good. It's good to see you. Kins always asks this question to most of them. What is it? What do your mates at school? Do they race as well, or what do your mates at school say to you when you say, "Oh, I race a Ministock"?
I've got a couple mates that race with me as well. But most of them said good luck to me. The end of school today.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Do you talk to your teachers about it? Do they ask you what it's all about?
No.
No, not interested.
Nah, not really.
Do the teachers come along and watch you, or any of your schoolmates?
A couple schoolmates come along.
Yeah.
Usually.
Potential girlfriends?
Too busy racing cars, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool, all right. So what is your future goal ambition, Dexter? What would you love to do in the future? Forget about money side of it. If that happened, something happened. What would you love to race?
Probably race World 240s.
Okay, super stock, eh?
Super stock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good on you, mate. Good on you. You got your little sponsors handy, mate, because obviously there's the family time that's spent in the shed. Once you do your homework and put the dishes away after you've done all that type of stuff, you're in the shed helping out. But you've got sponsors that make your wheels turn on your little mini stock, mate. You better do a shout out, eh?
Oh, I'd just like to thank Curtin Racing Team, Iron Shackles, Scorpion Racewear, Sports and Photography, 1040 Digger Hire, JDEC Contracting, BC Automotive, Kiwi Concrete Services, Coots Plumbing, Motormark, Timo's ITM, 360 Automotive, QCI, and the Racer's Edge.
Wow, good bunch of sponsors there that look after you, young man. And hey, you're in the junior class once again. Good luck if you're going to go back to back. But the smile says it all. And as I can see, obviously you've achieved quite a bit over there in your little young career. You can see all the flash trophies and behind there as well. And don't forget, got to take that one back to your principal, Samuel Ashton, or otherwise you will be in the corner, mate, and you'll get in trouble. Right, I must return trophy to Samuel Ashton 100 times. Do that.
Are you practicing your signature for future when all the fans come up to ask for it, mate?
Yeah.
Practice a nice loopy signature that everyone recognises.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
bloody
and
oath, hey.
Yeah.
DC like a great Dan Carter back in the day. DC. DC awesome.
Yeah, we'll see another
Okay.
DC on our shirts in 10 years' time. It'll be this young fella, kids.
Yeah,
Hey.
Curtin's. Yeah, Dexter.
Yeah.
Love it, mate. Mate, love your passion, love your drive, and love your focus. You're confident. That's the main thing. That's what you got to be, because it's about you celebrating what you can do out there on the track tomorrow. Good luck with tomorrow, mate, and might try and bring you all back in and have a bit of a chin wag with the 3 years. But wish you all the best, eh? And we'll catch you later on.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, actually, sorry, Dexter. Before I let you go, sorry. Have you got a social media Facebook page? Is there a
Yes.
Curtin Racing page?
Curtin Racing Team.
Curtin Racing Team. Awesome.
And you can find
Yes.
that in the post on our page, because I tagged them in it, and you can go to that page and follow Dexter's racing career. And is that you and your brother, is it, that race on that page, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Easy.
Easy as. Cheers, Dexter. Have a good one, mate. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, mate. Don't
Thanks,
run
mate.
away.
Don't run away. Come back. Yeah, look at him waving away there. That's cool, eh?
That's
cool to have
awesome.
these young ones.
You
It's
can
all
tell he's
about
got some
them.
excitement, ready to get in that car and just go, hadn't he, Akins?
Oh, definitely. Tom Blair, how you going, mate? Kane Nicholson, what's for dinner? Steve Murray, good evening to you. Darren, yeah, looking forward to seeing how things goes down there when we get down your way, mate. Riley Williams, Tom Langwell, Memphis Trendgrove. There's the name I remember from racing the good old Ministocks. Tracy Vincent, Wayne Otten. No problems at all, Steve. No problems, mate. Benjamin Tullock, Samantha Kiss, still over there in Australia. Michael Rose, on his Sam's back. Hey Hans, Todd Kelly Jr., Jason Coley, Madu Goodley, young Connor Tidd still in there. Kobe Gooch is racing this weekend. How you Kobe? Who I got? Hey, Mike and Moana, the Miller family. It's great to get them along and supporting the kids. Hope you're all going well there, Mike and Moana Miller. Always good to catch up. Local Gecko Productions. Deacon Butcher, his name got mentioned a couple of minutes ago. Mike Harvey, hey Mike. Noah Britton, Fredo Morgan, Jace, make me a coffee, Sam. Jason Gutteridge is watching. We'll get back to it. We'll bring in, should we bring in young Payton now?
Young
folks?
Payton Swannell, yeah, we'll get her on here, the rising star. Hey, mate, how are you?
Good, how are you?
We're good.
Are you nervous, Payton? Are you nervous?
No,
No. Hey, like young Dexter, obviously in the junior side of things, Payton, when did you get introduced to racing? Are you going way back as young as 7 years old, or is it straight through to the Ministocks?
I just went straight to Ministocks at 12.
Wow. There's been a couple of years there, eh?
Yeah.
Cool, eh? It's the family thing, eh, Payton? It's the family thing.
Yeah.
What was it like? Because a lot of people, I don't know if they know as well, but you've been put in the team to go, the New Zealand team to go to Australia. What was it like when you got told that? How'd you feel, Ben, when it was announced? They told you, hey, look, you've been selected, Payton. You're going to come to Australia with us. What was going through your head there when you found that out?
When Brett told me, I didn't really believe it, and he had to show me the email to prove it, and it didn't really sink in at first, but yeah.
You had to make him show you the email.
Yeah.
Has it actually sunk in now, though, that you're going across the ditch and, going to represent New Zealand and give it a go and give it to those Aussies over there?
Yeah, it has. It's getting closer and closer every day, so.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah, well, we seen them all come here last year, didn't we, Kins? And it's good to see. And I've been watching Payton's driving because I always watch the local kids as well. And you've been going very well, very well. Nice, quick car. Hey, do you get tips from Brett? Does he sort of give you tips on driving, or do you? How do you focus yourself for racing?
He normally comes and gives me tips before every race, and just do your best, take the good lines, and yeah.
It's awesome.
What do you tell your friends at school, Payton? What do you say to your friends at school? And do they know you actually race a little car around the track?
Yeah, they do. Some of them come and watch.
Oh,
but,
cool.
Yeah.
School teachers?
Not really.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me, like Kins, like we've asked two of them now about their school teachers, yet in the South Island they involve the school teachers in a race, And yeah, maybe we need to do some of that up this end of the country, get some of these kids' teachers into a race and put them to the task so they can see what their students go, how well they go.
Oh, I reckon it'll be a cool thing, throw one of their teachers or a couple of them in a couple of Ministocks because they got the adult Ministocks, obviously, and racing amongst some of their students at their schools. I think it's a cool thing. And I would guess you would generate a bit more public interest, some of your mates, their parents, some of the teachers and their families, maybe their kids, just to get along. I think the schools would rock on up and, hey, it'll be bloody good for kids because it's also a positive thing. I would think the roll-off effect from this is they get to see some of the racing. They might get enticed to get a little mini stock for their boy or girl, but also builds the strength for them to get ready to get their proper car license, and go for their learners. So there's positives, I think, from it, but we just got to kind of create that and make it happen. Payton, we asked Dexter before. That young man just wants to get out there and race at Rotorua and do 240s. If possible, what would you envision young Payton Swannell doing in the next 10 or 20 years? 10 years, most probably.
Hopefully Superstocks.
Oh!
Did you hear that, Brett?
Yeah, hear that, Brett? You're getting kicked out, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, be a Hawkeye, you reckon?
Hopefully.
Oh, look at that, eh?
T-shirt on. You got the T-shirt on.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool. So, do you get you jump in the car tomorrow? You're all loaded up. You're heading to Rotorua. Do you start getting a lot of excitement? Does it get more and more exciting the closer you get there, or is it just sort of like you're used to it now because you've done it a couple of times and you're a bit more relaxed, or does that excitement build for you going across say you're going across the Napier Taupo heading there?
Normally pretty relaxed, but on the dummy grid I just get excited.
Yeah. A few butterflies on dummy grid when you're sitting there waiting, do you?
Not really. Sort of used to it now.
Just thinking, come on, let's go. I need to go and race.
Yeah.
I take from memory, and I said at the start of the show, I was very fortunate to jump in Tiana Chatfield's little car and take it around. But what I noticed when I was parked on the infield before I drove back in is a lot of you girls all get together, have a photo shoot. The friendship from what they've made within the class. You just see them all out there on the infield, up against the wall. They have all the W cars. You might have all the B cars. You might have the G cars or whatever, all from their track. It's a pretty cool thing, because what you take from this in the sport is you make friends forever, eh?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool thing. I enjoyed watching how they back up their cars nice and tight.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The photo, everyone's doing the photos on the infield, weren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they just get right into, they, hey, wave out, and they come and have a photo. It's pretty bloody cool. And that's it, and it's a real cool thing. Hey, Caleb Ashton, Murray Vincent. There you go, mates. Riley Williams, Mila Theobald. How are you, Miller? Miller, all good. Scott Honeybone, Loz from Oz. Good to catch up with you last weekend there, Loz. Rex. What else we got here? Brody Goodley. George Lambert, Aaron Ferguson, Letitia Curtin, Bear Sales. We just carry on through. Oh, Mr. 31, Shane 31, Durand, Ian Wilson, Lily Smith. Lily says hi, Payton. You know Lily?
Yep, my sister.
Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
yeah.
They're all watching in the other room. Are they all got on the TV or something, eh?
No, she's at my dad's house.
Oh,
okay.
So you guys have got you've got merch as well. I see on the page here. It's a combination of yourself and Brett's car as merch out there now as well.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Have you guys? Does it have to be pre-ordered or ordered off someone? How's it work for someone if they want to get some one of your tops or hoodies or whatever?
I think you go on my mum's Facebook page. Is like a website. It's Rapid Racewear.
Yep.
And you go on there and order them. So, yeah.
Sweet. Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Awesome.
so it'll be like, I'll help you out. I think it'll be because like Rapid Racewear is who does our stuff. And if you go to the Rapid Racewear site, you'll find there's probably a page that shows all the different drivers and stuff she does. And you probably click on it there. And if you want to support Payton and Brett Loveridge and their season this year with buying their gear, Rapid Racewear is the place to go, which is the same people that look after Uskin. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, definitely, and you can see all the merchandise and everything's on the page as well. Oh, who's that cool looking dude in that 2NZ on the front home page of Rapid Racewear? But like you say, it's all there. There's the category of the drivers. If you filter on through, you can go through the shop and you can have a look at everything there as well. And you have a look at the Loveridge and Swannell 16B merch. So you got the cars like Booker said. I'm looking at it right now.
It actually looks quite cool, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, $60 for the hoodie as well. So go and check it out and jump on there, rapidracewear.shop/merchandise. Go in there, you will see what we're just talking about here. Obviously, there's the family that's committed in the shed. And do you jump in there and help out and get on the tools and get a grease on yourself and get dug into it there, Payton?
Yeah, I'm out there most nights helping. So. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so from the family and everyone that's around you supporting you. You got your little sponsors list there, please?
Yep, I do.
Go on, give them a shout out. Go for it.
Loveridge Auto Electrical, LJC Tuning and Performance, Bay Tires, O'Connor Race Engines, Fence Direct, JRP Limited, Sportsweb Photography, and everyone who's helped put a bit of money in to go to Australia.
You still need a bit of help around that, or you pretty well got most of that covered?
I think we're doing an auction sort of thing for a Stockcar wing in soon. So I think that might be the last one. So yeah.
Good on you. Hey, family are proud of you. Your friends are proud of you. You made it to that New Zealand team, and that would be a buzz. We were fortunate enough to watch the New Zealand team take on the Aussie kids, and it's just great respect that you have with them, and to have you going over there, it's pretty cool. You're going to enjoy yourself. We'll get you to hold on for a little bit there, Payton. We'll get you to come back in and we can have a good little chat there with yourself, Dexter, and we're going to bring in young Aidan. So all the best for the weekend.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Payton.
Okay. All right, Aidan, here he is. Aidan Tidd on his phone. The laptop has gone a bit bung on him at the moment, his computer. Aidan, mate, welcome back into the show. It's good to see you once again. And I know you got all the family. You got the putts there as well, mate. You're excited representing, of course, NZ once again?
Yeah, it'll be cool. Can't wait. Counting down the days.
Yeah, another one has been selected for the New Zealand team to go to Australia, which is pretty cool. I think that's a really cool thing, Kins, that they came over here last year and now these kids are going to go there this year to race. It's a great interaction between the two countries for the sport, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Especially when you take a look at their young age. When you take a look at many things these days, it's a tough thing for young ones to go against, especially that Trans-Tasman rivalry. Aidan, I know there's been a lot of work done in preparation to get you over to the other side, to the Australia, get ready. There's just been so much, and mate, it's
Yeah.
a big thank you to everyone that's been involved with the fundraising, whatever that may be, from the wood for the up and coming winter for the fire to everything else done. You've done a quiz night from memory and everything. Mate, it's just all appreciated.
Yeah, can't thank everyone enough. It's been fun doing all these things, selling wood, and the quiz night was mean. But yeah, had fun doing it all, and I can't thank everyone enough for helping out.
So how many more years you got in the Ministock, young man? Because we watch you on the track book right now, and you're talented. You're a real fast driver. So how many more years, or is this your last hurrah in this class?
This is my last season, so it's my last MIP.
Wow.
Oh, last chance to take it out, mate. You better
That's
give
the
it the
goal.
hoot nanny this weekend, eh? You get that foot up it.
Yeah, we'll give it our all. See what happens, I guess.
mate.
Exactly. What's the season been like so far for you, Aidan? What's it been going
Uh,
like? I know you travelled down to Wellington not that long ago. So what's the season overall been like?
It's been good. Yeah, we've had the pace we've been looking for. So we're having fun and winning races. So I'm enjoying it.
Just having fun when you win a box. You're
Yeah,
always
mate.
having fun, eh?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of these kids, they all seem to have fun, win or lose, but I suppose having that W on your car every now and again makes it just that little bit sweeter, doesn't it? Like it's, because there's some talented kids out there and some fast cars out there, so when you take the W, mate, it's always well deserved.
Yeah, it's cool as to go around with a flag and all the work you put in to pull off a win, all that late hours in the shed. It all pays off.
And
So how does a day to day for young Aidan to work? You get up in the morning. I guess you go to school like most kids.
No.
Are you
No.
finished school?
Yeah, I've got a full-time job.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
hey,
I
Holy
finished school just at the end of last year.
like me, I finished school early and went straight into full-time work, mate. That's the way. Hey,
hell.
Yeah.
Holy hell, you're a wicked
so what are you
man
doing,
now,
mate? What's
eh?
your job?
I'm an apprentice, an engine builder.
Apprentice engine builder.
Yeah.
Wow. Love it.
Oh,
Hey,
that's cool.
That's cool. So when my grandkids are ready for their mini stocks, I'll come and see you. You can build my grandkids their motor, eh?
Oh, I'm not very good at it, but
Well, that's
Give it a
another
go.
5 or 6 years away. You should be bang on by then.
we'll be sweet by then.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah,
See? I'll keep you to that now, Aidan. We'll remember that in 5,
Sweet.
6 years, mate.
Sweet.
Nice. Hey, how proud are your family of you? What you've achieved on the track. I've seen what you've achieved, and you've been going pretty bloody well. How proud are mum, dad, and the rest of the family?
They're super proud. We've put in so
Yeah.
much effort. And I've been in it for 4, 5 years, and just all the work to get to where I am now. They're stoked and super proud.
Yeah, because it's not just only yourself. You got your young brother, and he's always
Yeah.
good to have a laugh with and to catch up with. And
Yeah.
actually, Sam might be taller than young Connor, by the way. But Connor gets out there, he has fun. He's enjoying it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you got your close friends, the Putt family, who are always there supporting you. So I know they're going overseas with you. And Maddie's
Yeah.
still traveling around. I think Maddie picked up a checkered flag not that long ago. But, she's
Yeah.
out there doing it as well, eh?
Yeah. It's cool to see everyone. In the team. Connor and Maddie picking up pace and getting up there with everyone. It's cool to see.
That's
And
awesome.
it's like the collaboration of their Facebook page, I think, from maybe Tidd Putt racing thing,
Yeah.
But that's the sport, mate, And I remember you out at Waharoa, and big shout out to their cool little club. Booker got to experience that, and I did a few laps out there. But just seeing the kids cruise around in their cool little truck, picking up the, that was the best.
That was cool, man.
is-
That was me all over. Like I was just, here he is, a little fella with his mullet driving the ute around the boys on the back, picking up rubbish bins. That was the coolest thing I've seen in years, mate. I tip you not. But I tell you what,
Yeah.
you guys fire that barbecue up again when we're there. And I hope you offer us a sausage next time. They didn't even get offered a sausage, kids, did we, last year? Hey?
Yeah.
I
Sausage
was-
rating.
Hey?
Yeah, I was buzzing out on how cool that barbecue was. It had
Yeah.
sounds. and
Didn't even get a
everything popping
sausage
on.
offered to us. Hey, how rude.
I was like, oh man, this is a cool barbecue. We'll have to borrow this one day. It was
Hey.
cool as. But that's the Speedway family, Aidan? You
Yeah.
know, and I know Dad and the family have an association with the cool little track Waharoa out there as well. But that friendship you made over your years racing Ministocks, you made lifelong friends through the sport. It's
Yeah.
more than just what you do on the track, entertaining your family and the fans and looking after your sponsors. But you guys and girls have made friendship forever.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
Do
So,
you-
like the other two, what's your goal? What's your goal
Um,
going forward, young man? I know you're going to do an apprentice engine builder. What do you want to be racing?
Hopefully a TQ next season. Hopefully.
Oh, chasing down bloody old what's his name? Tom Steele. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Jack Wilson too, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, young Jack.
Hey,
Wow.
oh, okay, that's interesting. So you got all your mates out your race out there on the track. When you beat
Yeah.
them, is there a bit of banter and bragging rights going on in the pits afterwards, or what?
Not really, you know. Most of my mates are pretty good, and they kind of figure that I'm gonna beat them, or if I don't, then they always have a good laugh about it.
And that's it. It's their camaraderie. It's the laugh,
Yeah.
you know, because
Yeah.
you're still young at heart, even though you're working now. But you know, they just take it on the chin, and you feel old, eh, when you go into the club room sometimes, and you mix and mingle, and you see these young kids, and they're drinking their little, I don't know, those I call them KBGs, kids ginger beer stuff and whatnot. It's like, holy hell, eh? You feel bloody old. You walk out straight away and leave your kids get up to it and have a bit of fun. But that's it, eh? It's enjoyed yourselves out there on the
Yeah.
track, having some fun, mate.
Yeah.
Totally. So TQ's going forward. Obviously, the first thing you're going to focus on is the big trip over to Australia. You're quite excited for that?
Yeah. 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 Counting down the days, getting ready to go. Just getting closer and closer, and I'm super excited.
Just for the viewers, mate. Like, how many days? When do you go?
2 weeks tomorrow.
Oh shit!
Towards the end of this month, I'm guessing somewhere towards
Yeah,
the end
yes,
of
before
February,
the
mate.
Reese
Yeah,
tour,
yeah.
Kins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, how long you over there for?
Mm.
How long you over there for, Aidan? How long you in Oz?
Well, the team's over there until I don't know an exact date, but future. They fly back in the day of future, and
Right.
most of them I think are going to go to future. But we're going to the Gold Coast from Perth to have a little family holiday away.
Oh, you're
Oh,
right
very
over in
cool.
Western Australia, Perth.
Yeah.
Holy hell, eh? Mate, you
Perth's
ready for
hot
the
too.
Yeah, the 40 degrees plus. My family just flew back over there, my cousins and that. It's hot, mate.
Yeah, that's the one part I'm not looking forward to.
What's that, Books?
Hey?
What's that? What you cracking
Oh,
up at? The hot
I'm not
heat?
looking forward to that heat. She'll be hot
Yeah.
and dusty in Perth, mate, I tell you. Hey?
Yeah.
Check your shoes before you put them on, eh, for spiders and stuff, mate.
Yeah.
Jeez, Perth, eh? It'd be mostly red dust, like
Yeah.
typical Aussie stuff, like from the mines up that way. And I know,
Yeah.
you know, we caught up with some of the Aussies, and Booker and I were walking around, and the Ministock drivers, and I think it was Shane and a few of them, you know, they had photos of Booker and I, and they remember us talking to some of their drivers and their families, and we made some good friends out of that relationship talking with them, and they're excited to have you back. They had welcoming arms, and we had them on the show, the Aussie kids and some of their families. They just couldn't wait to get the Kiwis over there and give them a taste of what they have over there, you know, and they gave it there while they were here. And hey, it's reciprocated when you get welcome to go back. Mate, if you got any shout out to sponsors or anything you got there, you got your list?
Yeah, on my list. Just a massive thanks to Nationwide Transport, GDK, the Branding Shed, Total Event, Paul Berg, On-Site Auto Electrical, Sean's, Hex Mitchell, Curran's Contracting, Ross Todd, Cambridge Hire, and Megan Turbo Hastings.
Can't do it without them. Can't do it without them.
There's so
Oh,
many
sure.
more, but I'm not going to waste
Yeah.
your time reading them all out.
Right,
It's too
that's
many.
all good. Yeah, go along to the track and catch up with their family. You can see it all there. Shall we bring in the other two guests who've been sitting there patient
Yeah, we'll
to
finish
join?
it off. Have a quick word with all three of them together. Look, there they are. Buddy Dexter's looking pretty relaxed. Hey? Oh, we've lost Payton. She was pointing at the ceiling. Oh, there we go.
She's back now.
Hey? Oh, man. So, you all guys mates at the track, all three of you? You all know each other pretty well?
No, not really.
Oh, come on, Dexter. You're my cousin.
Oh, what happened, Payton? Payton, I asked that question, she left. Hey, didn't want to know yous. What happened, Payton? She's like, no, I'm not talking with these boys.
What
Hey?
the hell? Oh, not really.
I think she pushed the wrong button, Kins. We'll give her a chance.
Yeah,
See,
get a chance to
but
get back in. But you got to like that comment from Dix. Oh, not really. Not really. Come on, you're my cousin. You know, it's like, what the hell? You're a hard case. So no doubt you love to give each other a bit of stick. I've seen you guys race for many years against each other, and you're competitive as each other. You guys give each other a bit of flack, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
doing
a bit of stick. I dare say it sounds like Dexter might be the joker of the track the way he carries on. You the one has a bit of fun, play pranks and stuff, mate, or what?
Yep. Definitely me.
You got to watch your back with him, Aidan, do you, hey? Make sure he's not up to no good.
Yeah, gotta watch out. Knowing him.
prankster. He's the prankster. Yeah, you're right, Brody Goodley. Ministock drivers, real future of the speedway. Brody's going on, yet coming on the bay. Ricky Cody, always good to have her watching. She's been around in the Ministocks. Actually, made the switch over to Stockcar just recently as well, and enjoying herself there. And we're just trying to see if Payton's going to be able to sneak back in and
Well,
join
it
us.
might be, phone might have gone flat too. You don't know. There's all those things. So we'll carry on and get him done what we've done, because we're just about at the end of the show. But I hope people that have watched it get an insight to what these young kids get up to. They're very passionate about their racing, and the Ministocks in Paradise is certainly an event you need to go to. Get your backside trackside to Rotorua Speedway, and you won't regret it this weekend. I've seen someone there earlier can say, how do we get the people to go to this event and hype it up more? But they said maybe we do a fireworks night on the Saturday night, which might bring more crowds in, and but I think the best thing to promote this event at the moment is like I always say, get your bums on seats, but Jason turning up to live stream it has been a huge benefit for this meeting for these kids and putting them out there, mate.
Oh, definitely, and hey, it's only $30, to get the event as well. All the information's on the Facebook page, and Jason said himself he thoroughly enjoyed it, and it totally blows you away. Booker and I, as we mentioned throughout the show, we're very, very fortunate to be there, and you kick back, you catch up with these kids, their families, and it's a real cool thing. We spoke about it for bloody days after leaving you guys last year. We couldn't stop talking about it. That's how cool it is. Don't knock it. Go out there and give it a shot and give it a go. And hey, go along and check it all out. Heaps going on there. Well, Dexter said he wants to be racing around Rotorua 240s in the Superstock. Young Aidan one day wants to get into a TQ as well. And these are the future. Look, we wish you all the best. It's come to 8:30. Well, Aidan, you got to get ready for work. Go build race engines and then your trade as an apprentice.
And Dexter's got to go play a prank on someone.
Yeah, go Dexter. So what do you want to do as a career, Dexter, in your life? What kind of job would you love to do, mate?
Probably design boats.
Ooh.
Design boats, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. That's way out of left field. I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting that.
Hey,
Wow.
I thought the way you joke around, you might want to be a politician.
or comedian, stand-up comedian.
Designing boats, that's a cool one. That's yeah. Oh, we had to take school a long time, get the right degrees for that one, mate.
Yeah.
Hey.
How many more
awesome.
years you got to school, mate? How many more years you got to school?
9, 10, 11, 12, 5.
5. Oh, yeah. So do a shout out to your school. What school do you go to?
Tiamutu College.
College. What do you do in the off season? Do you play anything else?
Play rugby. Don't really do much else.
Yeah. You pretty good at rugby, mate?
No, not really.
Oh, well, hey, you're out there playing, mate. What about you, Aidan? In the off season, obviously you got work now. What are you going to do with yourself once the speedway season's finished?
Probably just work and then try and get as much work in, and then hopefully start looking for a new car and go from there.
And it's someone's put here, it's AT Race Engines. Is that who you work for? AT Race Engines? No? Oh, VH Steve put that. I don't know. Who's the place you work for, mate?
ST Automotive.
Oh, there we go. Give them a shout out, Aikens. There you go. You want some work done? Go see Aidan there. Hey, he's the man now.
Yeah, hard out. So, Ada, just quickly from Riley William, what's your favourite memory about Speedway?
Oh, there's lots, but probably the CTRA North Island Champs that I won a couple of weeks back. I chased the event for 3 years, and we finally pulled it off on the last one, so it was pretty cool.
Awesome.
All right. Dexter, what's your favourite track you've raced on, Dexter?
It's got to be Rotorua.
Cool.
Has
Every
to be.
every time we ask someone and we got $1 for that answer, we'd be loaded books.
Hey.
We'd be loaded. Levi Jones, how you, Levi? Dave Thomas, New Zealand Champs plus NZ official Ministock. Yeah, you're right, mate. This is their championship in their eyes. Look, boys, thank you for joining us. Thanks for having a bit of a chat with us tonight as part of your big event at the MIP, and wish you all the best. May go back to back in the juniors here, young Dexter. Wish you all the best there, Aidan, and with your job and your career, mate. And this won't be the last time we catch up with you, gentlemen. And we look forward sometime to catch up with you and your families trackside as well. Thank you to Payton, who joined us as well from out of the Bay and representing. Don't forget to, they've got the merch available on Rapid Racewear. Thanks to Sam Ashton, I better say it right then, for joining us, because he's going to join us on Monday next week as well, doing a wonderful job as he does at TWS Paradise Valley Speedway. All the best on Friday and also Saturday. Boys and girls out there that are racing. Cheers, boys. Thank yous, and thanks for joining us, eh?
Thanks, young
you.
fellas.
Have a good night.
Thank
See ya.
you.
See
Thank
you.
yous.
Have a good
See yous.
weekend. There we go. They're
Cheers.
excited, Kins. That's their weekend this weekend, mate, and it's their chance to shine, eh? And mate, I just can't express enough to people. If you're in the area, go and watch it. It's just such great racing. I can't remember how many front bumpers they did last year. They went through. They did a count, didn't they, or something? Kins, do you remember that? It was some astronomical number of front bumpers that got bent and replaced.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They're working on it. You could see it too as well. You know, there's not much to them, to be honest with you. But like Booker said, yeah, we just see them working on it. They head up and do all their cars. And you just see the pride and passion in the parents, mums, dads, grandparents, the families. You know, they love seeing their boys and girls. I'll tell you what, we've seen the odd parent really get right up in amongst it because they think their boy deserved this and all this thing. Some have run-offs and everything. They show as much passion as their kids do. If not, sometimes it could be a bit more, but it's the love that they have for their sons and daughters out there racing, you know, and it's such a cool thing. Like, we can't express a lot more. If you do get an opportunity, I know there's other big events around the country this weekend, and look, I know most of it just got back from the Palmy teams, and that's you know, costs a fair bit as well. But if you do get that opportunity, you know, get a family together, buy the stream from Jace, watch it, have a kayak, enjoy it. These kids deserve it. And if you can get yourself, like Booker says, the bum trackside, even better. But good luck to them all, and we do wish them all the best as well. Aidan forgot to mention about smashing the lap record in Wellington a few weeks back as well. The young kid is talented. You can understand why he is part of that team heading over to Australia. And on behalf of all of the New Zealand drivers who are representing our country over there, we wish them all the best. If we don't catch up with them, we no doubt we will do. But they do want to say a special thank you to everyone that has helped them out to get across the Tasman to the other side. It's a big trip. Perth is a long way, and it doesn't come cheap these days, you know. So they appreciate everyone's input. That's on behalf of all of their drivers and also their families.
Yeah, mate. It's good luck to all the people competing, all the competitors this weekend. You've got, I mean, so many things happening this weekend. You got Ministocks in Paradise at Rotorua, New Zealand Super Saloons at Bay Park Speedway. You've got the New Zealand Modified Champs at Waikaraka. You've got the New Zealand Sidecars at Oreti Speedway in the South Island. And then you've got Stockcar Soccer at Miani. I mean, how good's that? And I'll be commentating there and trying to have some fun. Big thanks to the young young kids that came on tonight. It was their time to shine, and I'm glad we were able to do something for them kids. And I hope people go and support them this weekend and show them the support that they deserve, because they are our future and young champions coming through in all classes.
Yeah, definitely. You know, there's a dirt toter this weekend at Huntley as well. I won't be there in the commentary box. Gabe and Isaac will be there as well. But get out there and support your local track if you can. If you can get trackside, put your bum on the seats, even better. But otherwise, if you are going to be traveling, please be safe out there. That wraps up our 3 days of bringing you a show here on Trackside with Kokpit. Thanks to GARAGE16. We are back as part of the Makita Tools New Zealand Stockcar Championship that's happening at TWS Paradise Valley Speedway. The build-up from Monday through to Thursday. We look forward to that action. Is the Friday and Saturday, the home of the Rotorua Rascals. But we'll talk more on Monday. Sam Ashton will join us. Take care, be safe, have a wonderful weekend. The yawn says it all.
Oh.
We're tired after 3 days. See you later.
See you, team. Thank you. Holy snapping duck shit.
My good mate from Bump and Run Booker joins us.
I'm excited for another great show tonight. Give it the hoot now.